Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to Marvel Zombies Hero Resistance, a zombie side game. We're going to do a quick playthrough, or we're going to try to do a quick playthrough of Mission 0, the tutorial, the beginning. It says easy, 30 minutes. We'll see what it does. I've never played a zombie side game before, so we'll see how well I do. Hopefully I don't miss too many rules. Reports are coming out of an outbreak of some kind in New York. People are turning on each other, eating each other. Some are saying there are even superheroes who have fallen to this plague. Even in a world with superpowers and magic, something like this isn't possible, right? So we just got the base, quick starting thing, just 2 tiles. Our objectives are to accomplish these in any order. Take all objectives, and there's 2 red crates on there. And rescue at least 1 bystander. So then escape via the exit with all superheroes. Any superhero may leave through the zone for free at the end of their turn as long as there are no other enemies in it. And it's a special setup. The rumors are true. Spawn 1 random zombie hero and special rules. Secure resources. Each objective gives 5 XP to the hero who would take it. Alright, so I'll keep the book aside here, but just as a quick refresher, what I can do on my turn, I increase my power track by 1. Refresh my activation token so that my characters can go, and then I perform 3 actions. I can move, cost 1 extra per enemy. I can open a door, and then spawn whatever's in there. Gain a trait, gain a power up, gain 2 extra power points. Rescue a bystander, no enemies in that zone. I can fill the track, and I can have more than 1 bystander card. Gives me extra ability. Interact with an object, or finally attack. I may also spend extra power to roll dice. It's a good reason to pump up some power right away. I have to do them in priority order, which are all listed down here. And then the enemy will activate, which they'll try to attack first. If they can't attack, they will move. So walkers and brutes only have 1 action, so they will always try to attack. If not, they'll move. Heroes and runners will try to attack and move, and they have 2 different options. And then I spawn enemies. Starting the first spawn point, going clockwise, draw 1 card, resolve the card for each spawn point token, and then spawn them there. Pretty standard. Alright, so that's what we got, and we'll try and keep an eye on that. So, I have already went through, I placed everything on my board. I placed my heroes out. I hope this stays in focus enough for everyone to see what's going on. I placed my 2 random bystander cards down. I don't know what they are. I have a spawn token number 1 over here. And then we have a spawn token over there as well. I think this one is supposed to be spawn point number 1. Yeah. So spawn 1 starts here and then it goes over there. We have a zombie hero, which I randomly selected, which is Captain America, who we are fighting. We have his special card over there, which I'll read in a moment. We have our objectives there and over there. And I did do is I placed doors down. Now, they don't have doors listed on the maps. And in later games, you don't want to just add doors for the sake of adding doors, because sometimes they're used for missions or for special reasons. But being this is my first game, I figured it would be a good way for me as a reminder of where the doors were, because they stand out a little bit. So we have the Heroes for Hire map and the Daily Bugle. We have our 4 heroes, which I also randomly selected. Since I'm playing all 4, we'll see if it hopefully doesn't take me too long. So again, if you're playing with 4 people, or even 2 people each playing 2, then the game might go quicker. But since I'm playing as all 4, I have to kind of stop and reread their abilities. Luckily, I don't have to read anything other than their top ability at the time, because they don't have access to any of that rest of it. So we have Spider-Man, of course, here in the red. Who has Heroic Rescue. Once during your turn, you may spend 1 power point to move 1 bystander or superhero from an adjacent zone into your zone, so I can pull someone towards me. Hulk here, of course, with the green, has Gamma Rage. He has 5 health. At the start of each of your turns, gain 1 power for every wound you have suffered. Vision, with the yellow base, has Adaptive Strategy. When drawing heroic traits, you may draw 2 and select 1, and shuffle the other trait back into the deck. And then finally in blue, we have Winter Soldier, which is a good thing to fight against Captain America with. And we have Assassinate. Each time you attack with a combat blade, you may automatically eliminate one walker or runner in your zone. Cool. And then we have Captain America, and his ability is, when his zone is attacked, roll 1 die for each successful hit, and a 5+ cancel that hit. Then we have our experience counters down here, our dice. We also have a little tray here that I have for all my zombie cards. I have my trait cards here, my zombie cards here, so I can just grab them out of there. We have the other zombie heroes, a tub of zombies sitting over here, just so when we need to grab them. Alright, I think we're ready to play. So I can start with any guy to move first. So obviously I want to do is get to one of these rooms and get through. What would make more sense to do is go this direction first. Try and clean that out because I can go back this way. And then maybe if I have to, I can get through this room and exit out that way once Captain America is drawn away. What I'm going to do first is everyone's going to get 1 power. So I'll slide their meters up. And since everyone has the same thing, they all 3 actions, all the same moves, all that stuff, none of that makes any difference. But I do have to watch out for spawns. And I can move guys around. I think what I'm going to just start with doing is, let's put Hulk up in the front. Let's use Winter Soldier. No, let's use Vision. Vision's going to move 1 space here. Use a second action. He's going to break this door open. So just now I know that door's open. And then we're going to have to spawn in there. And we have 2 spawn points. So let's draw our first spawn and see what we get. Oh, that's probably not good. We got a zombie hero right off the bat. We're going to do it. We got Iron Man. Iron Man was hiding in there. It says, if he ends his activation at range 1 to 2 with line of sight of any superhero zone, he attacks that zone. Okay, so this might become very difficult right off the bat. Alright, then our second spawn is 2 walkers. Alright, well, that's not nearly as bad. Would have been almost nicer if the other way. Then we flip over our bystander, and we have a Pepper Potts. That is hilarious. So we have Iron Man is guarding Pepper Potts, just randomly. So what I want to do though is I could move Vision away. I could have him running an attack. He does have energy beams. I was hoping to use his adaptive strategy to draw a hero trait right away. But I wonder if I want to try and shoot through the door and take out Iron Man right away. He has 3 health, or he has 4 health. No, he's not going to be able to do it. So I'm going to use Vision's adaptive strategy to draw 2 trait cards. And we get to pick one. We have Unstoppable. Discard when attacking enemy. Spend 1 power. Enemy suffers -1 toughness. That would definitely help. Or discard before attacking. Spend 1 to roll 3 extra dice. We're going to keep Mike. And we'll just shuffle the other one back to the bottom. So I'll just drop that down below his thing. So that's the end of Vision's 3 turns. Now, what I would like to do is get in there and attack Iron Man. I don't want to open up the second door yet because I'm going to have to worry about zombies spawning from these other points. Plus, Captain America is going to start moving towards me very quickly. And these zones are very small, so he'll get across the board very fast. So we're going to have to just jump in and see if we can take out him. So we got 1... We'll do 2. We'll move the Hulk into there. Hulk has Smash. He can roll 3 dice. He needs 4+. But I'm going to spend... Oh. I probably want to spend a point. Yeah, let's spend 1 of my power points, so we'll go down to 0, and I get an extra dice. So I'm going to get to roll 4 dice. So basically, I'm hoping to get 4+ total on all 4 dice to take out Iron Man one hit. It's probably not going to happen. The Hulk can go ahead and suffer an extra hit, so I'm fine with that. No, we got 2 zombie bites, and we got 1 4 and 1 3, so I did not take out him. Alright, that's fine. He'll take a hit next turn. Well, he'll actually take... Crap, he's going to take 3 hits. I have no way of getting around him. Well, what I could do... I'm going to have Winter Soldier move 1. Ooh, that's not good either. Because he'll be right on top of them zombies. And then they get a free hit. No, because they spawn after they attack. So that's fine. So I'm going to do 1, 2. He's going to break this door open with his 3rd hit. So he's down here getting ready to sneak in the backside. I think I'm going to do is have Spider-Man gain 1 power. Or power up. He's going to gain 2 power by going up. He's going to use his second action to draw a trait, which is inspirational. During your turn, spend 1 power. Another super with 1 range may immediately perform 1 free action. Okay, so we'll keep that to the side. Actually, let's try this. This might be risky to do. But what we'll do is we'll have Spider-Man. It says, discard during your turn to spend 1 power. Which I just gained 2, so I can spend 1. 1 within 1 range may immediately perform 1 action. So I'm going to spend 1, drop him down to 2. We'll discard our inspirational. To target Vision. Now, Vision's going to get a free attack. He can use his energy beams at 1 space away. He can see through to him. He has to roll 3 dice to do 4. But before I attack, I can discard Mighty to roll +3 dice. So he's already going to roll 3 dice. I can discard that to roll 3 more. Which gives me 6 dice. And I think just to be on the safe side, to take out Iron Man because he has 4 health, I'm going to spend my other power point. I can't because that's... Yeah, I can. I can spend it to do 1 more. So I'm going to get to roll 1 extra dice. So I'm going to roll 6 dice, and then I'll have to re-roll 1 extra to do 7. But we're trying to take out Iron Man. So I need 4s. I got... I have a 5, a 6, a 4, a 5, and I got a 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to re-roll 1 die. So if I can get a 4, I defeat Iron Man. If not, I'm in trouble. We rolled a 2. Crap. So that was a lot of wasted actions for nothing happening. This is not going to go very well for me. Alright, that would be the end of Spider-Man's turn. That's the end of our phase. Now the zombies get to go. So first thing they're going to do is they're going to attack. So the walkers are each going to move. They can't attack, so they're each going to move into Hulk's zone. But they don't do anything. They only got 1 action. But now Iron Man is going to attack. He has 2 actions. So he's going to hit the Hulk twice. There's nothing I can do about it. Brings the Hulk down to 3. It also says, ends his activation in range 1 to 2 within any hero line of sight. So now Hulk is within 0 range, not 1 to 2. So he's not going to hit Hulk, but he's going to hit the Vision. So unfortunately the Vision is going to take 1 hit, which is not ideal. But that's what's going to happen. And then Captain America also gets 2 actions. So he's going to move 1 and 2, and then he's going to kind of just glare at everybody. Now I gotta activate my spawn points. Alright, so we drew our first one. Oh, great. We got a Brute Rush. So we're gonna summon 1 Brute down here, and he's going to activate immediately. which means Winter Soldier is going to take a hit. I would have hoped it would have been a different guy. I might lose this right off the bat. I'm doing terrible. And our second one was extra activation for all runners, which doesn't affect us because we don't have any runners, so that didn't hurt us at all. Okay, everyone flips back over. Each gain 1 power. Start of my turn, Hulk gains 1 power for each extra wound, so he's going to go up to 3. Spider-Man's going to go back up to 3. So now here's where we have a dilemma, because if I don't take out at least a few of these guys or move some people away, I'm going to die. Now, Winter Soldier, he could move and go rescue Pepper Potts and try and run through, but it would cost him 2 actions to do that. Or I could spend, yeah, that's all I could really do with him. I could spend 2 to move in and rescue Potts. And then not just have to worry about that. I need to take out Iron Man, so Hulk needs to do some damage. So I think first thing I'm going to do is have Hulk draw a trait card. So I'll have Hulk go first. He has Tenacious. Discard after rolling to gain 1. Now, he can't take on both of the walkers, but I can probably move Vision in or Spider-Man in to maybe take out them guys, because they only have 1 health each, so they're going to be a lot easier. But my target priority is I have to target the hero first, so I have to take out Iron Man before I do anything else. So I'm going to have Hulk use his second action to draw another trait cards. I'm hoping to get something really good. That just lets me spend a power point, another inspirational, to let another hero within 1 range immediately perform a free action. So that doesn't super help me right now. So Hulk is going to attack Iron Man with 3 dice, but then he's going to he's going to spend all 3 of his points. 1, 2, 3 to roll 3 extra dice. So he's going to try 6. We got a 6, a 5, a 5, and a 5. We beat Iron Man. Thank goodness. Alright, we'll just pop him off the board quick. I was worried I was going to have to maybe spend one of my other things. Now the problem is Hulk's turn is over. And he can't move, so I have to take out them walkers, otherwise I will. But I do gain 4 experience, which if he gets 3 more, that'll put him up to the orange, which one hand is nice because he gains an extra action. The downside is also means more guys will spawn. So now I'm going to do is move Winter Soldier. I could try and take out this brute. He has a toughness of 2, but since Winter Soldier only gets to roll 2 dice, he's better for taking out the small guys. So I'm going to spend my 2 movement points. I have to spend 1 to move, 1 for having a zombie there, and we'll rescue Pepper Potts. So we'll take her off the board. We'll gain her card, which says once during your turn, you may spend 1 power to draw 1 heroic trait. So I'm going to go ahead and have Winter Soldier do that quick. He's going to gain a trait. He gained Courageous. Discard during your turn. Spend any amount of energy to power to heal the same amount from your wounds. Alright, so we'll keep that one in store. Because he might need that later. And I don't think I gain any experience for rescuing a bystander. Let me just double check, because if I do, I need to give myself that. See page 13. Oh, so when they rescue him, immediately fill their power to its full. Okay, so I don't have to do anything else there. So I'm going to move his all the way up to 4, which would be really great because I would like to be able to move into that next zone over here. and start taking out them walkers, since he can do it for free, but he won't be able to do that for another turn. Now I need to take out this walker, and I need to watch out for Captain America. Now I need to take out these 2 walkers first. So I'm gonna have Vision use. He doesn't even need to move. He can just shoot from there. So I'm gonna have him use his energy beams, which get me 3 dice, and I have to roll 4+, and I'm gonna try and take out these walkers. Now, what's fun about this is because I am targeting the entire zone. So like when I was fighting with Hulk and I had to beat them walkers, if I would have rolled more hits, I believe I only rolled the 4. I should have double checked that. I could have started taking out them walkers. And now with Vision here, if I can roll at least 2 hits, I get to take out both walkers. So we'll see what happens. We rolled a 6, a 6, and a 4. So both walkers are done. So that is super helpful for him. It gets him 2 XP. So not a ton. But now he wants to get out of the way of Captain America, at least for the moment. Because Captain America can move twice. He can move once and then attack once. So as long as anyone's within 1 space of him, he's going to attack. But I might need to run by people. I could have him open up this door and then move in there, but then I'm going to automatically get attacked by whatever's in there. So I'm going to do is move. So he broke down the door, we didn't attack. And I have 1 space, so because he's already got a hit on him. So he's going to move 1 into here, just to kind of get him out of the way. So that is Vision's turn. Now we have Spider-Man. We have a couple different options with Spider-Man. I can try and go after this brute over here in the corner, or I could go over and try and take out Captain America. The thing is, if I try and take out either one of them, I have to move 2 spaces and attack. So I don't get a lot of extra options to do, because he has to attack at range 0. So why don't we try and... You know what? Since Spider-Man has full health, he's only gonna... Oh, but I have to roll... If I roll hits on Captain America, I have to re-roll them. I'm only rolling 3 dice. That's very risky. But I don't want... Because if he moves here, he's going to attack... He's going to try and attack... He'll move closer to Spider-Man. Because I could basically have him move towards Spider-Man or go in the building. He would go after Spider-Man first. You know what? We'll have Spider-Man draw a trait card, and we'll see what we get. We got True Grit. Discard when enemies move into your zone. Perform 1 free attack on targeting zone. Okay, so that's cool. So we can get that, so we can take out a guy, or try and hit a guy for free. So, then in that case, what I'm going to do, I think, is... why don't we move Spider-Man? We'll just leave Spider-Man right where he's at. But we'll draw another trait card. Oh crap, we got an ambush. Spawn 1 walker in your zone and then draw another trait. Okay, so we're going to have a walker there. That's not too bad. We get to draw another trait, which says Guardian. Discard when enemies move into a zone within 2 range 2 containing a bystander superhero. Move into that zone, ignoring enemies. Okay, so I can bring Spider-Man into a zone. Okay, now I have 1 attack left, or 1 action left anyhow, so I'm going to attack this walker with 3 dice. I need a 4+, I have a 5. Alright. So we beat him. Boom, we're going to gain 1 experience from that. That will be the end of this phase. Alright, so that's our first 2 rounds. We're doing alright. But now we can... Next turn, after we spawn everything, we can Try and take out this room, and then we need to get rid of Captain America. We don't have to get rid of Captain America, but I don't want to deal with him coming up on me. So, alright, first we have attack and move. The Brute is going to try and move into the closest room we can see. He can't attack anything. He's going to move into Bucky's room and just hide out there. Captain America then has 2 actions. So he's going to move 1, 2, and he's going to attack Spider-Man. So I'm going to play True Grit. Says discard when an enemy moves to your zone. Perform 1 free attack targeting my zone. Now this might be better if I had 5 or 6 guys or a couple of guys in there so I could do things. But I like if I can beat Captain America somehow. That would be awesome. But it's going to be very risky because I only got 3. You know what? Let's spend all 3 of our points. 1, 2, 3, and we'll roll 6 dice. We'll just see if we can maybe get lucky and beat Captain America. We did... Okay, so we did roll 3 hits. We got a 4, a 5, and a 6. But Captain America says when this zone is attacked, roll 1 die for each successful hit on a 5+, cancel that attack. So I got 3, so I'm going to roll 3 extra dice. If I get any 5s or 6s, he's going to live. And I rolled 1 5. Alright, so he doesn't take enough damage, unfortunately. And then Spider-Man will take a hit. It was worth a shot, though. If I gotten that lucky, I could have beat him. Alright, then we have our spawn. So we'll start with spawn point 1 down here. We have bystander and danger. Spawn 1 bystander. Then activate all walkers within 1 range. Okay, so that's not terrible. We have to spawn a bystander. I didn't bring any of my bystander cards with me, so I didn't think I was going to need them. Alright, let's see who we're going to get. In that space, we have Sharon Carter. It says, after performing a ranged attack, you may spend 1 to reroll any misses. Alright, so we'll find Sharon here, which also works because we're fighting Captain America. So we get Sharon coming to help us. And that's it, all walkers activate. We had no walkers. So that's not even a big deal there. And our spawn point 2, we have walkers who spawn 2 of them because we don't have anybody else. Alright, so that's not too bad. Now, ideally what I could do is have everyone just try and run towards the exit. Maybe come up this way, go in here to try and get one of these bystanders. Or get this token. Rather than try and fight Captain America. But I need everyone to survive. So we'll see what happens. Alright, like I said, this game is supposed to take 30 minutes. Definitely it's going to be longer than that. But again, if I was just playing, I wasn't trying to describe everything to everybody, it would go quicker. Also, if I wasn't trying to play as 4 people. Alright, so everyone reactivates. Everyone gets 1 power. Hulk gets 3. Vision gets up to 2. Winter Soldier's already at max, so it doesn't do anything. Okay, so now what I need to do is take out that Brute. I need to get to that crate. I can have someone try and come down and rescue that. I gotta take out them walkers. So we got some different things we can do. Now, the thing with Spider-Man, though, is if I don't move him out of the way, he's going to probably take another hit from Captain America, unless I can defeat him. So... I can spend a power point with Hulk to have someone else take an extra action. Or I could send Vision out to try and do something. Well, I need to take out this guy so that anyone can move up into there. I really need to rescue Sharon so that she doesn't die. But I need to take out that guy first. But Winter Soldier doesn't have a lot of attack. So what we will do, we'll have Vision go first. He'll try and shoot that, well, first he'll draw 2 traits. Let's see what he gets. He uses Adaptive Strategy. We got Focused and Guardian. Focus says discard before attacking, add 1 to the die result, ignoring target priority for this attack. 1 extra die is not bad. Or Guardian says discard when enemies move into the zone with 2. Let's keep the extra die. Although what we're going to do then is we're going to have him attack that brute, but he needs to be able to do 2 damage to him. So what we will do is we will discard our focus, which will give us a 4th dice, and we will spend a power point and go to 5 dice. It might be overkill, but I've been rolling pretty bad. So it wasn't too bad, because I rolled 5 dice and I only got 2 hits out of it. So we did beat him. He gets 2 points. Oh, he only gets 1 point. Alright, he gets 1 experience point for defeating that guy. And he still has 1 more action to do. So now I could have him try and move out to go do something else. Or try and... I don't really want to put him out in the walkway because then he's just inviting attacks. So what I'll do is have him spend his action to gain 2 power points. Although the walkers would only move and they wouldn't be able to attack. It's just we gotta take out Captain America. Alright, so now we're gonna go with the Winter Soldier. So he's gonna do 1 action, 2 action, his 3rd action, he's going to gain the objective token, so we'll just remove that off the board. And objective tokens are worth 5 points, so he's going to gain 5 XP. So not quite enough. But he's going to spend 1 of his action points here to gain another trait using the Pepper Pots. He has Agile, which says discard when enemies enter your zone, immediately move 1 zone ignoring enemies. That's actually not bad. He can dodge and move around. Just now I gotta spend 3 extra points moving him all the way back across the board. So there's kind of the downside there. Now I could have Hulk do 1, 2 and move out to Captain America. And try and protect Spider-Man. But instead what I'm going to do is have him move 1, 2 spaces out here. He's going to spend his 3rd action to rescue Sharon Carter, because this gives him extra abilities. So after performing a ranged attack, and it doesn't really help him because he doesn't have range, you may spend 1 on a reroll. But the thing is, if she got defeated, and being that she's sitting on a spawn point, so enemies would spawn there, and they get hit if there wasn't someone there, she would die, and then everyone's power all drops to 0s, and they discard traits. So it's better to rescue her and have her be basically useless for me than do that. So I can't do anything else with Hulk, so he's just going to hang out on this spawn point, which is probably not the best, but it's going to be what it is. Luckily, no one attacks on the first turn, but that was the Hulk's thing. Of course, he rescued a bystander, so he's going to go up to full power. Ooh. Well, never mind. What I should have done is I should have used my inspirational to give Vision or Bucky or giving some Vision an extra turn, but that's alright. Because it only works with someone within 1 range. Alright, so now I just got Spider-Man left. He's not going to be able to take out Captain America by himself. So what I'm going to do is he can only move twice. Because he has to spend 1 action, 2 actions to get out of Captain America's spot. Once during your turn, you may spend 1 action, 1 bystander superhero from an adjacent... Oh, adjacent zone. It has to be adjacent zone. Okay, that doesn't help me either. Alright, so what I think I will have him do is spend 1 point doing power up 2, so he's going to go up to 3 power. Spend a second point gaining a trait which says determine discard during your turn to spend 1 energy to perform 1 free action. Attack action, so I could do double attacks. That's helpful, but not what I need right now. And then we're going to spend our third one to attack. So I roll 3 dice. We're going to spend all 3 power, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go for 6 dice on Captain America. So we got a 4, a 4, and a 5. So we got 4 hits on him, but because we got hits, Captain America gets to roll 4 extra dice to try and negate them. But he only has 3 health, so he has to block 2 of these. Alright, so let's see if we have any 5s or higher. He only blocked 1 of them, so that defeats Captain America. Oh, thank goodness. Spider-Man is going to gain 3 points, so it only puts him up to 4 XP. And it's going to leave him there safe for the turn. Alright, then zombies get to move and attack. So, if these guys are going to go rawr and move in here, and they're going to stop. And then we have some spawns. Spawning on top of Hulk are 2 runners, because no one's in the second area yet. So now, runners are very easy to take out. They do have 2 actions, but they only have 1 hit each. So I might be able to handle. Now that I got the superheroes out of the way, this will be a lot more manageable. It does suck because everyone's already taking some hits, but that's just how the game works. Our second spawn point is Walker Rush. We're going to spawn 4 walkers, and then they're going to all activate. I am just getting hammered on this game, ain't I? So they're going to spend all 4. All 4 of them are going to activate, which means they're going to move 1 spot. And the only spot they can move is right here. So now I have 6 in that one zone. So I don't have anyone that can straight up do 6 damage by themselves. So that's going to be a pain. Alright, everyone's going to flip over, reactivate, gain their power points. Vision, Hulk, and Winter Soldier are all at 4, so they can perform a lot of extra points. So they can do some stuff there. I do need to just get some of these guys out of there. Now, Vision can just shoot right into that other zone, and he can roll 3 dice, but he doesn't have any other traits. So I can either... I'm going to spend 1 point to do his adaptive strategy again. We'll start with Vision. So he's going to get Dash and Unstoppable. Dash says, discard when moving, spend any amount of energy to move that additional amount of zones. That could be super helpful. Or Unstoppable, discard when attacking, to spend 1 to enemy suffer -1 toughness. We'll keep the Dash, because I might need to get away. Alright, so I'm going to have him attack into that group of zombies. He normally gets 3 dice, so he can try and do 3 hits. But I have to roll 4 or higher. Now, I would like to try and take out as many as I can, so we're going to spend we'll spend 3 dice. We'll just roll 6. It won't take out all of them, but it should help. We got 1 hit. Alright, so we take out 1 of them. I guess that's better than nothing. We get 1 XP. And Vision's turn is over. Now, here's the thing is, everyone else is a melee character. So I have to get everybody up close and personal. So we're going to have Hulk go next. Just because he's right on top of these walkers and he can't run away from them. So we need to do some damage here. So we got 3 dice. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to do 6. And we'll see if we can take out these guys. They only have 1 toughness, so it's not too bad. We got a 6, a 4, and a 4. So we got enough to take out both of them. Which will give Hulk an additional 2 XP. Which only puts him at 6. So we haven't quite gotten into the next thing yet. Now that was his first action. He's got 2 more. So I think what we'll do is we'll spend action 2 to move him there. I'm going to use Inspiration. It says, during your turn, discard or spend one energy, one superhero within one range, immediately perform one free action. So we're going to move him to 0, discard our inspirational, and we're going to give Spider-Man a free action. Now, Spider-Man has... his two abilities don't really help him. So I think I'm going to do is just have him spend one action moving into the Walker zone, and then you can perform 3 attacks. So, because they're not going to automatically hit him for walking in there, so that's fine. So that was Hulk's 3 actions for the turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, that just was an ability. He did 1 attack, he did 1 thing, and now he has 1 more move as well. So we'll move him 1 more spot. Well, actually, yeah, we'll move him, because he'll gain a bunch of power from his damage. Alright, so that finishes off them 2. Winter Soldier doesn't have much to do other than try and move, so he's going to do 1, 2, and 3, and he'll just go there and stop. Now if I could use Spider-Man's ability to pull him into there, but since he doesn't have any more attacks, that doesn't really help me. Alright, so now it's just up to Spider-Man to do a bunch of things. So what we're going to do is just start doing some attacks. So we've got our first one, we're going to roll 3 dice and just see what happens. We did 2 hits, so we're going to get rid of 2 of them. Alright, so attack number 2. We got 1 more hit. Take out 1 more of them. That puts us up into action, the orange spot. So now he's going to get 1 free action. So I have 2 more actions left, but it also means we're going to spawn more guys. So our third one, he's going to roll. He's got 1 more hit. And then we'll use our 4th action to try and take out that last guy. And, okay, so we did not roll enough to do it, but he has determined. So discard during your turn and spend 1 energy to perform 1 free attack. So we're going to do that. We're going to try 1 more attack. And we did roll enough to take out this last guy. Alright, so that puts him up to 9 experience. His action's done. Everyone's cleaned out. We have 2 bystanders. We don't technically even have to get this third one in the corner to escape. We just need to get there. But now we just have to worry about spawn activations. Alright, so our first spot in the corner, we're going to get a zombie hero. I'm not going to reshuffle the 2 we've already had. We'll just go with 1 that we haven't seen yet. So we're going to get... Oh, I think I dropped her. We're going to fight the Scarlet Witch. Who says, all superheroes must reroll all hits within her zone. So that's not fun. But, so she's going to start on next turn, she'll start moving. So basically now she's going to be hunting these guys down. Alright, our second activation is walkers. We have to spawn 6 of them, because we are now in the yellow zone because of Spider-Man. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, we just took out 6 of them. We just put 6 back. That's where this game is going to escalate very hard. But if I can get guys over into the doors, stuff's going to spawn in here. But basically all I have to do is have someone do this, and then they just need to get out. So I could kind of avoid the walkers because they're kind of slow. But Scarlet Witch is going to be coming up on our asses very quickly. Alright, so to reactivate all our things, everyone gains power. Goes up to 3, up to 2, and Winter Soldier's still at 1. Alright. So now, what do I want to do? So I think I'm going to start with Spider-Man. He's going to use his Heroic Rescue. Once during your turn, you may spend 1 energy to move 1 bystander or superhero from an adjacent zone into your zone. So we're going to spend that. And we're going to pull Winter Soldier over into here. So he's that much closer to them walkers. Because he has... it says, whenever I attack my combat knife, I can automatically take out walkers and runners. I automatically get one eliminated, so I can take them out a lot quicker. So I think we might jump in and have him do that. Now, Spider-Man still has 3 more actions to do. So he's going to spend action 2 to break down this door, which unfortunately means we're going to spawn. Where are we sitting at our time there? We spawned 2 runners. So 2 runners are going to pop into here. That's not terrible. The other spawn is going to be Walker Rush. Oh crap, we're going to 5 walkers, and then they're all going to activate. What's nice though is the bystander hasn't appeared yet, so they won't go that way, but they're going to move. They're going to move into this first room. And then we'll spawn our bystander, which is Wong. After performing 1 melee attack, you spend 1 power to reroll any misses. And then where's Wong? Alright. It would have been cool if we got J. Jonah. This is because we're in the Daily Bugle. That would have been hilarious. Alright, so that was Spider-Man's 2 actions. So I think for his 3rd action, we're going to have to move in and start attacking zombies. And then his 4th action we'll have to do. His 4th action we'll have to attack. So, action 3. Excuse me. I can't move out of this room now because I have to pay 1 for each zombie in there. So, we're going to just hope he can take out some of these guys. I have no power to spend. I have nothing else. So I'm going to have to hope some of these other heroes can get over here and help me. So we're going to roll for 3. We got 3 guys, so I can take out 3. Now, the walkers are going to be first. So we're going to take out 3 more walkers. That helps at least there. 1, 2, 3 points. And that way when Spider-Man's 4th move, right? 1 to bring Bucky. 2 to knock down the door, 3 to move, 4 to attack. Alright, so Spider-Man is done. Now I think I want to move Winter Soldier into that room. So that'd be 1 action there. I'm going to spend his 2nd action to do an attack with his combat blade. He only gets 2 dice, but I have so many points that I'm going to spend 1 to roll a 3rd die. I want to spend too many. So now he's going to do, since I'm automatically doing, he's going to automatically take out 1 of those guys, which is nice. And then now we're going to try and take out the other ones. I rolled 2 high numbers, a 5, a 6, and a 3. And I only needed a 3+, so I actually rolled 3 damage. So that's kind of nice. He has less dice, but he doesn't need to hit his high accuracy. Each one of these guys only has 1 toughness, so he will take out all 3 of them. So that actually worked out very well. I didn't think it would work that well, but it did. So he gains 1, 2, 3, which moves him into the orange as well. So now he still has 2 more actions. So he's going to spend... I think we will have him spend action... action 3. And then we'll spend action 4 to break open this door. Just because in that way, if we need to get out of that direction, it's already there. Alright, so now I have the Hulk and the Vision left. And so basically, I can have the Hulk move into the Daily Bugle and try and, and do that objective. Or I can have him try and take out some of them walkers. And I can have the Vision... He can dash, so I can just have him spend his when discard when moving, spend any number of energy to move that many additional zones. So I have 2 energy, I could spend 2 energy to move him 2 additional zones and get him straight across and just kind of avoid these walkers, which might be the goal. The goal isn't to kill everything, it's to get to the exit. And to keep everyone alive. So that might not be that bad of an idea versus trying to sit there and fight all of them. They're just going to spawn more anyhow. And which is the only reason why I kind of want to take them out. But I also think if I move to that zone, they're going to spawn on that zone as well. So I think we'll do that. He's going to try and run away from the Scarlet Witch. So he's going to spend one move action to move. He's going to use his dash ability to spend an additional point to move one extra spot. I could move a bunch. I suppose I could just have him leave. You know, go up to the exit and leave. But I'm going to have him use his third action to do this crate, which will then give him 5 experience. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which then puts him up to another free action, and he'll use that free action to actually draw 2 trait cards. So let's see if we can get something that'll help us, just in case we get stuck. Because I can't leave Hulk behind, so I don't want everyone running out. We have Tactical, discard during your turn, spend 1 power, select 1 zone and within turn all enemies at zone attempt to move towards you. Or Focused, add 1 to the dice result ignoring target priorities. Alright, we'll keep Focused. Alright, so that was the Vision's turn. Now we have the Hulk. Normally the Hulk would be like Hulk Smash, but I think instead he's just going to try and get into that house. So he's going to spend 1, 2 actions. We'll kind of hang out in here. Then he'll spend his third one. He's going to draw a trait card to see what we get. We got Mighty. Discard before rolling to spend 1 energy to do 3. That's definitely helpful for the Hulk. Alright, now enemies are going to move and attack. So superheroes are going to move first. So she does 1, 2. She can't do anything else. She can't see anybody. And these guys are all just going to move 1 down into this space. So I have basically an extra turn. Now I just need to, essentially, right now, I don't even have to rescue Wong. I just have to get everybody out, which isn't a big deal. So basically I've won this, but let's just see what we're going to have if we spawn. So our first spawn is we're going to get 3 runners. We'll put 3 more runners down here. I get another superhero, I'm going to laugh. Brute Rush. 3 brutes, and then they're going to activate. So 1, 2, 3, and basically they're going to move towards the closest hero. So now, the thing is always they're going to move towards the closest door. Now, I could say, well, they could move this way, but this door is 2 away, so they're going to move 1 here for free. Yeah. So that basically is a good thing I didn't keep Hulk out there, because there's no way he would have been able to take out all of that combined mess. Alright, so everyone's going to reactivate, get their points. Basically all I have to do is this. Is 1 point here, let's rescue Wong. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and everyone escapes. Unless they have to use a point to escape. Let me just double check the rules. I think it says once they're on that space. Here's my leave through the zone free at the end of their turn. Yep, okay. Even if I had to spend 1 more point, then I just would have had Winter Soldier there. And the worst thing that would have happened there is during activation, Scarlet Witch would have moved 2. These guys all would have moved 1 space up here. No one would have been anywhere near getting him. Alright, so that was a round. That was heavy right at the beginning. I had the extra Iron Man right away. And I did take some damage, as you can see. But there's also the thing with this game is pay attention to what your objectives are. Mine was to rescue 2 bystanders, get 2 objective tokens, escape. It wasn't defeat everybody. It wasn't defeat Captain America. It wasn't defeat Iron Man or Scarlet Witch or whoever. I just needed to get out of there. So basically I had to draw them away. I had to get rid of them to get Captain America and Iron Man to be able to actually move. At least Iron Man, because of where he was. I probably could have tried to keep dodging around Captain America, but since there's no defensive roles, that's where I was running into problems, because he's on my zone. It would take me 2 actions to move, and then I did it. But, yeah, I played this the optimal way. Probably not, being my first game. But I was trying to find that balance. Should I be drawing? Should I be doing more power-up actions and then spending extra dice to attack? Or should I be trying to get more traits. You know, which way seems to be the best way to go. Although one thing that's like I wasn't thinking of right off the bat was I'm so used to games where you target one enemy versus targeting a zone. So like, targeting a zone makes more sense. So like this right here, like having Hulk or someone or Winter Soldier powered up and he could do multiple hits, and every hit Winter Soldier would take out one of them walkers for free. Would definitely free me up extra points to clear out some of the other ones. The only thing is I don't want to end my turn there, because then if someone else can't get in, I'm taking like 5 hits and I can't take that. Because everyone's kind of a little weak meat shield. Even Hulk having 2 extra hit points, everybody, it's still not like, oh, he can just walk into a group of guys. No, because, you know, this right here, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in there. They would kill him in one turn. Or if, like, Scarlet Witch got next to him, she gets 2 free hits, or, you know, she'd definitely do that. So, yeah, that was definitely fun. It'd be interesting to see what would have, it might have been a little bit interesting to have, like, the Wasp in there, just because she also had another range attack, had 2 range, and 2 melee characters. And then Black Panther would have been fun, too. So, but I randomly chose them. Even still having the Hulk in there with his extra health didn't change that much, other than he gained a little bit extra power. At least like I grabbed Sharon Carter. Sometimes you have to grab them versus the bad negative. Alright, so that was that. Maybe I'll try out scenario 1 later on.